Welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz. I'm Steve Strum. This morning we have David Willmow from V's Pizza. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, man. It's been a minute.
For years.
We have a lot of cool stuff to talk about. So you have a little pizza joint that started right down the street from the studio.
Yep.
That's gone into a regional pizza place. A lot of neat things going on, and a little bit of charity stuff to talk about.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about V's Pizza.
V Pizza, the general concept of it is that we wanted to bring Naples, Italy here. All right. We had some guys that live in Ponte Vedra decided to go out to Naples, Italy with their mothers, fell in love with pizza out there, Napolitana pizza. It's a very, very different style of pizza than what 99% of us are used to. Fell in love with it and decided that it would be cheaper for people to eat pizza from Naples here than for everybody to travel to Naples to try it.
Well, that a little bit cheaper. The airfare. That's one heck of a commute for a good pie. And so for folks that are not necessarily familiar with your original location, the original location is just outside of downtown called San Marco.
Yep.
But you've been around for 8 years, and you've had really amazing growth. How many pizza places do you have now?
We've got 9 now.
9. Just a couple.
We have a extra little family up in North Carolina. Long story there. A little location in St. Simons, and then the rest are here. There's one in Gainesville, but everybille else is in the Jacksonville area.
Wow, that's I've been going to the one down here for 8 years. I guess that does show my age. And now all of a sudden, you guys are everywhere.
Yep.
So a couple of neat things. Of course, everybody loves to support the local business person. You guys are a local business that is going and competing with national chains. When people come to your place or when they come there, the experience I've seen, they've got these really cool, are they brick ovens? Again, are they these big oven-looking things that
They're
have
handmade ovens from Italy?
Handmade
ovens.
ovens.
The same family's been building these things for 4 generations. They build them for us custom, and then we ship across the pond. So
wow, so that's UPS is probably charging you a little extra for that one,
especially now.
Right. So the whole truck for one oven. So you guys are a local business competing with the big guys, doing great. I mean, going from 1 store to 9 stores in a period of 8 years speaks for itself. But one of the things we were talking a little bit about offset was that you don't just have a business for the purpose of having a business. You've also found a way for your business to be able to give back to your community for people and families in needs. Tell us a little bit about V for Victory, I believe was the name of the charity. Tell us a little bit about this foundation you started and why.
The very short story, Steve, is I've worked for the owners of V for going on 13 years at this point. I remember previous companies working for them, they always had this desire to start a charity and could never settle on a cause to follow behind. The short and happy story, by the way, is one of the owner's sons came down with cancer, leukemia, and while they were going in and out of treatment, they came across a lot of families that, God, they had needs. Obviously, our ownership doesn't have needs in that department, but the light bulb suddenly went off, and it dawned on them: this is that cause, that purpose for starting a charity that we were searching for all these years. V for Victory was born. It was originally started as a charity that's meant to support kids with cancer and their families, and now it's kind of expanded to any families fighting cancer here locally.
That's amazing. So do you guys do events? Do you just do fundraising? People, whenever, we have people on the show and people are like, hey, I'm a business owner. It's great. Awesome. Love support local business. But to have a business that has had the growth you've had, then also to make sure to give back to the community through a very personal ownership story. How do people get involved with that? What do people do if they want to say, gosh, you know what? Let me participate.
99% of what our support is for the charity is just collecting donations in-house. So it's very simple. We're giving you guys an opportunity we're asking you to donate to V for Victory every time a guest comes into our stores. That's where almost all the support comes from. V Pizza pays all of the administrative costs of the charity so that 100% of donations that we actually collect in-house actually go to these local families or beneficiaries. We do have one major event every year, a Christmas party for V for Victory at all our V Pizzas. All the proceeds go to the charity as well, but that's one day a year.
Sure.
Everything else is just donations being collected every day.
So if people want to find out more about the V's location near them or about the charity, what's the best way for them to connect with you?
vpizza.com.
Just the letter V.
Yep, V Pizza. No V's. Right?
Just
I actually
V.
don't like it when people say V's, but vpizza.com is our website. The charity itself is vforvictory.org.
And what's the V stand for anyway? Very good pizza?
Well, my last name is Willmow, but that's not it.
But that works. We have to talk to the producers about changing this to, I don't know, Strum TV. That'll work out great.
Yeah. The original name of V Pizza was Veloce Pizzeria Napolitana, which is a giant mouthful, and nobody knows what any of those words mean except pizzeria. Veloce stands for fast in Italian. We're not fast food, so V Pizza it is, not Veloce.
And it works out great.
Yep.
If people can actually pronounce one letter.
Yep.
Hopefully. So thanks for joining us. It's great to see you. Awesome about your success. The stuff you're doing for the community is just fabulous. And come back sometime, maybe bring a sample.
As long as we don't do this at 7:45 a.m.
I understand that. So we will make a note of that. Thank you. In all sincerity, thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
Guys, thanks for joining us on the Jacksonville Buzz. Remember, live with gratitude. And if you like us, check us out, Facebook, Instagram, and coming soon to a TV near you.